A fiery crash in rural Mississippi just exposed one of the most alarming transport failures we've seen in years. A truck hauling research monkeys, yeah, you heard that, research monkeys, flipped on Interstate 59, sending dozens of lab animals running through the woods. Officials rushed to say everything was under control, but when hazmat suits appeared and residents are told to stay indoors, that's most certainly not under control. And these animals are carriers of very contagious diseases, yet the public was told that they're harmless and not contagious. Let's not sensationalize it. If you know, you know. Anybody, somebody's not telling the full story here. So why were these research primaries bound for laboratory testing being moved through small Mississippi towns with no public notice? And if this was so safe, why did the response look like a containment drill? So stay tuned, because escaped lab animals never end well. So my name is Tom, I'm with the Daily Beltway, and I'm also a White House correspondent for the Next News Network. And what happened on Interstate 59 this week was more than just a crash, it was a breakdown in government oversight. And before we get into it, make sure you guys hit that like, comment, and share, because every single click helps us fight social media silence on stories that matter. Make sure you subscribe and share. Share is really the metric that these channels look for. If you guys share it, it helps more than you could ever understand. We're going to get to it. It's a local news segment talking about missing lab monkeys.
Reported from Tulane University in New Orleans, escape in Mississippi after the truck they were in overturned. This happened along I-59, just about 20 miles north of Laurel, Mississippi. The primates, were told, had hepatitis C, herpes, and COVID, posing potential health risks. However, Tulane says all but one has been destroyed and that they belong to another entity and are not infectious. The university says it's collaborating with local authorities and will send a team of animal care experts to help if needed.
So they're transporting a bunch of animals in a closed space that are highly contagious, and there's nothing to worry about. So that was the local spin: calm voices, soft assurances, and nothing to worry about. But that's not what the witnesses saw. They saw men in hazmat suits chasing aggressive primates through pine forests after a tractor trailer burst open on the highway. And residents say the monkeys were part of a shipment headed to a research facility in Florida, reportedly originating from Tulane's National Biomedical Research Center. It's a federally funded complex with thousands of test animals and a history of serious welfare violations. Yet, despite the track record, the transport was greenlit, and locals were never informed that high-risk research animals were moving through their community. And when the crash happened, reports say 5 monkeys died instantly, others escaped, and at least one remains unaccounted for. And here's where it all changes. Instead of full transparency, university spokesman immediately told the press the animals were not infectious, while people were running around in, biohazard suits. Anyways, Mississippi law enforcement ordered any escaped monkey to be euthanized on site. A contradiction if there was truly no danger. Let me know, if you guys were living in that town, what would you? They have so many movies about this. How is it not a big deal? Anyways, so which is it? Were they harmless or hazardous? And why is no one demanding to see the federal transport manifest or inspection reports? What would you guys do? Let me know in the comments. If this happened 5 minutes from my house, I'd probably be taping my windows shut. I don't know. So if you guys believe accountability should start with truth, drop accountability in the comments. Because this isn't just about monkeys, it's about a government that treats small towns like testing grounds, moving sensitive cargo through rural America with zero transparency. So if you got value from this update, please tap subscribe. My opinion is next. I don't know. Anytime the government or officials tell you that there's nothing to worry about, that's probably when we should worry the most. And this incident in Mississippi wasn't just a highway mishap. It was a wake-up call, not makeup call. Anyways, lab animals carrying highly contagious pathogens should never be transported through populated areas without notice or emergency planning. If a small county sheriff office ends up handling a potential biohazard while federal agencies hide behind press releases, we've got a serious problem. So our republic depends on accountability from Washington to every local transport contractor. Transparency isn't optional when it comes to public safety. So again, I'm Tom with the Daily Beltway, guys. Stay informed, stay alert, and never stop asking the one question bureaucrats hate most. Who approved of this? Don't forget that. And subscribe.